إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته, and welcome to a slightly different offering, and that is trying to detect the hilal of Shawwal in order to determine whether we will be having 30 days of Ramadan. As a consequence, that will be mean Eid will fall on Saturday, or we will be having 29 days of Ramadan and Eid will fall on Wednesday. I'm just going to reach over for my AirPods once the calls come in. So we've had a few, obviously, messages already come in. So I'll just share them with you as we've got them. Excuse me. So where are we? I'll start here. So there's a Angles Arcade Rivington. Somebody has gone there. Somebody's in North Wales as we speak. And then Nuneaton, we had nothing coming in from Nuneaton. So it was a negative sighting from Nuneaton. Hackney Marshes, nothing yet. Somebody saying we have sighted using optical aid, which is good news. So then the question was asked, any pictures? Because obviously we are only taking unassisted eye sighting. What else have we got so far? Negative then from that site, Walsall negative. As I mentioned, also another sighting, negative sighting from Nuneaton. Similarly, Bolton so far negative. So we're okay for now because the hilal does not set, the moon does not set for another half an hour. But now the moon will be setting as we move from London up to north. East Lothian, Scotland, we've got some images of very red sky. Okay, pretty much nothing else there to be seen at the moment. Also, there's somebody in Lytham, St. Anne's. The sky is, there's some haziness on the horizon. Similarly, there's no obstructions in the horizon at Croft Hill. Clear skies. Let's hope we find it tonight. There's some images coming also from Oxfordshire. So there are people up and down the country trying to find the hilal, inshallah. Let's see what happens. As I said, we've got another half an hour or so before we depart from this country, because we know by 7:30 the moon would have set, and with the moon set, then that's going to be a negative. I'll also bring you up to speed with some statements that we've got from other parts of the world. And that is المغرب يعلن غدا الجمعة أول أيام عيد الفطر المبارك. There's some rumors flying around about potentially an announcement coming from Morocco, but it would be way too early coming from Morocco. So let's not jump the gun yet, people. Let's just sit tight. Let's sit tight. So anyway, what have we got so far in this morning? Not this morning, but today so far. So today so far, we've got a negative sighting from, where is this from? Botswana. So a negative sighting from Botswana, which means Eid will be on Saturday. Shawwal will start on Saturday. We've also got a negative sighting from South Africa. Following no confirmed reports of moon sighting, the United Ulama Council of South Africa has determined that in South Africa, the 1st of Shawwal will be on the Saturday, the 21st of March. So that's South Africa. Similarly, no moon sighted. This is coming from, where is this coming from? This is coming from Abbas, Masjid al-Abbas Hilal, Zimbabwe. Okay, that's a negative sighting from Zimbabwe. Also, the national moon sighting of Malawi, negative. The 1st of Shawwal will be Saturday, the 21st of March. That's why it seems ludicrous, doesn't it? And absolute ridiculous when places in Africa aren't seeing the hilal and they're saying it's going to be on Saturday. And we had certain country, may Allah bless the Sharia Council of Afghanistan, who made a declaration for Thursday, would you believe? And that's obviously, they must have seen something else because the moon had already set. Or rather, the moon conjunction hadn't even taken place, meaning the moon hadn't been born. So they'd probably seen a waning moon more than anything else. And then obviously Saudi had to do the full 30 days because they were quick off the mark for starting Ramadan, and they had no choice then to do 30. But you can see here from these African countries that are saying that it won't be till Saturday. Anyway, move on. Similarly, I think this is from Mozambique. 1st of Shawwal will be Saturday. And then that's it. We just got another couple of posts that have come in. And that is a clear sky but negative in Manchester. And as we said here, that announcement that is being reported to coming from Morocco, as they take with a barrel of salt, because sunset hasn't even reached Morocco yet. So how can you see a moon? Family members saying, has the moon been sighted? No, not yet. Okay, so that's brought you up to speed now. You are exactly where I am so far. So obviously we will stay on online, inshallah, and see what we can locate. As you can see now, what the process is. We're going to just pull up, I'm going to pull up another document as well, just to get some times and dates from there. So who did I share that with recently? I shared that with, I can't remember who I shared that with. Let me see, maybe it's on this group. Too many groups, as they say. So where is it? There's something on here that would be useful. Yeah, so this is the visibility chart that we have now. So we're on Thursday. So in Rabat, which is in Morocco, the sunset is 6:38, which the sun has set, and the moonset is 7:22. So the moon will set soon there. In Dakhla, the sunset is 7:15, where there's another 7 minutes left, and the moonset is 7:54. So we will be finding news much later than that. New York, well, we're not there. London, the moon will be setting in 2 minutes' time. So therefore, any chance in London is going to disappear in 2 minutes. Cardiff, it'll be 7:22. Okay, so we've got another 15 minutes or so for Cardiff. So if anybody's in that part of the world, there's still a chance. Birmingham the chance will be going in 10 minutes. Leicester, again, 7 minutes, the moon will set. Sheffield also about 10 minutes before the moon sets. Manchester's got a little bit longer, 13 minutes before the moon sets. Bradford, mashallah, has got about 11 minutes before the moon sets. So that's my home city. So if anybody's around that area, we have got a group of people around Shipley to try to sight it. Leeds also about another 10 minutes time. And York about another 10 minutes. Belfast a little bit longer. We've got till 7:37, so about another 30 minutes yet. And Newcastle for another 11-12 minutes, and Glasgow is about 7:30. So there's still plenty of time there. Then we go to Istanbul. So there's plenty of time there. We'll come back to this, inshallah. Let's just see what we're getting coming in from the various groups that I'm on. That are specifically for crescent chasers. Negative from Blackpool, they can only see Venus only, and that's why you've got to have a little bit of an eye for this, you see, because if you don't have an eye for this, you're going to see the moon, you're going to see Venus, and you're going to think that it is the moon, and that's the issue, and that's the problem. Okay, so negative from Blackpool, negative from Lytham St Anne's. So again, negative news coming in from most places. There's unconfirmed reports. There's unconfirmed reports coming from Morocco, but they are unconfirmed. They need verifying. I'm just going to put this in my family group just to wind them up more than anything else. Yeah, so that's enough to put the cat amongst the pigeons of my family group. Negative from Pearly as well. Okay, negative from Pearly. So far, UK all coming back negative. But the maqsad of this, obviously, is that apart from the excitement, which I'm sure you're experiencing, right? I'm sure you're experiencing excitement. It's to show transparency about the process that we have here at Wifaq al-Ulama. You're tuning in, you're getting live updates as we're getting them. Obviously, the family is going on a slight meltdown now. Okay, so nothing else coming through, of course, but just to let you know that media outlets in Morocco already announced 1 Shawwal tomorrow. So there seems to be this message coming from the 1st of Shawwal. The excitement will be when we hear Eid. Yes, but so you've not been specific there, Umar, where you said the excitement will be when we hear Eid announcement. So it means whether Eid is tomorrow or the day after, you've not specified. So khair, we'll take that as you don't really care when it is, but as long as it's announced. So we will announce it. Okay. So as I said, we've got some positive sighting using optical aid, but no positive sighting using unassisted eyes. And obviously our criteria for Wifaq al-Ulama, which was in a recent meeting, has meant that it was meant that we wouldn't have that in there for sighting. So again, we're getting another unconfirmed report that the Moroccan public media is announcing. But like we said, there is still the sunset to occur. Now, if there has been a positive sighting, this is unusual that they've announced it beforehand. Okay, this is unusual practice that they've got this message out. But let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the media outlets are sharing it. So the media outlets are sharing it, but obviously we don't make a decision on media outlets. Message retracted. Fine. Obviously we don't pass comment on media outlets, so we only pass comment on official statements. So you're just gonna have to hang in a little bit longer. Okay. So yeah, alhamdulillah, make dua that, if today is the 1st of Ramadan, then that's it. Not the 1st of Ramadan, the 1st of Shawwal, then Ramadan is gone. So it's already behind us. So really, whatever you did, mashallah, you did, alhamdulillah, and now that's it. But let's see. Nothing else is coming in from the UK so far. Let me just check. I won't listen to my son's message. Sir, your WhatsApp group link is invalid. WhatsApp group link is invalid. This is the WhatsApp group link. I don't know which one you're going to. Let me put it on here for you. So where are we? Read more. Copy link. Come on, Ray. So that's the WhatsApp group link. So if you join that, that should get you there. So click on there, and that will gain you access to our WhatsApp group. That's our WhatsApp channel. Okay. And any fatwa, any work that we do, mashallah, it gets shared on there. So if you are on there, join, please, if you would. Again, more media outlets making the statement. Assalamu alaikum, Maulana. Morocco's confirmed, haven't they? Not officially. I'm on a live at the moment, so obviously let's keep it there. Yeah, no, at the moment we're just getting news outlets, but nothing official. So until we get some, you couldn't. So okay. So negative from Bolton, yeah. Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Right. So again, negative news from Maulana in Bolton. Yeah, so it's just in media outlets, yeah. Obviously, messages are coming in. So just in media outlets, yeah. Saudi has confirmed it. Saudi had confirmed it yesterday, sir. So they had already made a statement yesterday because their 30 days are up. They didn't go to sight the moon today. They went to sight the moon on Wednesday night. They didn't sight it on Wednesday night. As a consequence, they did 30 days of Ramadan, and therefore, by the fact that its duration ran out, that's the reason why they've done 30. I think Monana is right. Which Monana? You need to be a bit more specific. Which, or is it me? Am I? That's good. And we're all right with that then. If that's me. Okay, so far nothing else. Yes, we're getting that as well. Yes, we are hearing unofficial declarations coming from media outlets from Morocco and other sources, but as yet we've not had the official statement. There is still literally now in some parts of Morocco it's sunset. So if they've seen it, they've seen it in other parts of Morocco and have already accepted it. But for now, we're going to sit tight until we get that statement. We're still on our live, inshallah. And then once we have our Shura meeting, we will make announcements. So watch the space. Okay, so let's keep waiting, people, and let's see where it goes, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I've got my live still going on as well. So Bismillah. नहीं आए लोकल से जी. Yeah, that's also come from another, I think somewhere in Wales or something, that I was seen with binoculars. नहीं नजर आए लेकिन फिर we're not taking them. Yeah, that's why I'm quite surprised that they've announced obviously through public media, लेकिन अभी तक e-fax तो नहीं मिली ना, कोई official statement तो नहीं आया. हाँ जी, लेकिन इसलिए कि मुस्बित सानी सही पक्का खबर तो नहीं आई ना, ये बात है. तो हाँ, लेकिन अभी तक थोड़े से इंतजार करेंगे. अभी तो इस वाली 20 पास एशिया तो आपके 8 बजे के बाद है ना. ओके. हाँ ना, मैंने जवाब दिया. बिल्कुल सही, मैंने जवाब दिया. जी.